Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mish and today... Oh shit. I didn't need to do that intro.
I've waited for so long for someone to call my own, counting down the days, wiping the tears away. There's nothing I wouldn't do to meet a soul like you. I wish I could find it. I wish I could find it. I wish I could find it and wrap it and keep it and put it in my pocket. I wish I could find a soul to love me and hold me close. I wish I could find a soul to love me and hold me close. 'Cause you light up my life. You light up my life. You make me smile. Yeah, you make me smile. I said it's easy when everything you have done has led up to this. It's led up to this. It's led up to that. I said it's easy when everything you have done has led up to this. It's led up to this. It's led up to that. 'Cause you light up my life. You light up my life. You make me smile. Yeah, you make me smile. 'Cause you light up my life. You light up my life.
Hi guys, and I am back from my haul. So I guess we should just start going through the books that I bought. And yes, I bought like like I said, 6 books in general, and they were only like 2,865 something. So it did have like 10% discount, and one of the books was on 50% discount. So I really lucked out today. So my last visit to Fully Booked, I also got like The Girl Who Drank the Moon, like literally like the best. Oh god, let me just fix my camera. Literally like the best book I've read into 2021 for like, I think it was 25% off. So your girl is lucky. And yeah, anyways, I should just like start with this haul. So yeah, it's gonna be a very short haul because we only have 6 books, but yeah, I'll go through them, explain the plot. Most of these are like anticipated reads, and yeah, I did buy quite a few contemporary because I did say I wanted to read more contemporary, and this is like my chance to do that. So I bought like, I guess 3 which are contemporary. So yeah, one fantasy and one that is like more horror, like it's about a ghost, and I love ghosts. So yeah, let's just start. Okay, the first book is very popular like everywhere, and I feel like everyone has read it, but this is my first time grabbing a copy, and I wanted to like delve into more of this author's like works. So, you know, curiosity, I am here, I bought it, and that is The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. So I did buy I think this is the mass market copy with the newer cover, and I don't really like people in the cover. I think there are like a few people who agree with me on that, but you know, it was really cheap, and I really, you know, didn't like, you know, I couldn't, I think I found, but yeah, this is way cheaper, and the most important thing is the story, and this is about Stella, and Stella has Asperger's, doesn't really have enough like, or at all, experience with love, and so she hires this like, I think it was a Vietnamese Swedish host or something. Wait, is it a host? Escort, and his name is Michael Fawn, and honestly I didn't come muna sa patos. And he's of course very handsome and stuff like that, and they sort of like try out, you know, typical couple things, and then she of course falls in love with him, which sort of like ruins this contract, whatever they signed. And yeah, I'm really excited. Like I want to see if like the hype around this is deserved, because I know people have like reread this. Like I think I saw like someone on Book Talk said they reread this like for the second, third time. So want to see if this is worth it. And this next one is like also in mass market copy. I was super happy that I found this. Like I was actually about to already leave because I did see like the normal cover, the normal like, you know, standard size of this book, and it was a bit, you know, not that like, it's not really that expensive, but still it's like, this is like way cheaper. So of course I went for it because, you know, a girl is saving up for a trip. So you guys will see it in my, I think I'll do a vlog of it and like bring my books so I can read during our downtime. And I will be going on a trip with Cherry to this place called Tagaytay. If you live in the Philippines, you will know where that is. And it's going to be a like 3-day 2-night trip. So yeah, I'm really excited for that, and I know Cherry is also gonna vlog. Anyways, back to the book. It is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna, and this book I have seen Cindy read and recommend. I believe, yeah, it was Cindy. So and this tells a story about two sisters. One is, I think it's Vivian. Am I saying it right? So Vivian is, you know, a mother. She has a daughter and a father. I'm kidding. And her husband is about to go to the front lines, and she sort of like believes that no one will like invade France and stuff like that. The Nazis, you know, they're not gonna do this shit, but we all know what happens if you know about the World War, you know what happens there. And she sort of like navigates life through living, I think it was like Germans took over her home as well, so she has to like navigate life like not having enough like money and resources to actually support her and her daughter. And on the other hand, we have her 18-year-old sister who is like really reckless and sort of like lives life on the edge. So she sort of like falls in love with this like dude, and then she what you call this? What's it called? Okay, she joins the resistance, and like even at the expense of her own life. So we shall see the perspective of two different people, one that is sort of like actively fighting against you know what's happening in their country. Meanwhile, we have one who's sort of like trying to navigate her life and trying not to, you know, what you call this, trying to just survive basically. and I'm not sure how this will go. If you know, Vivian will actually, what's her sister's name, Isabel. Oh, if Vivian and Isabel will like sort of meet, and like, you know, Vivian will sort of like join the resistance as well. So I am very excited for that like possibility to happen. Because you know, when you're a mother, you prioritize like the safety of your child, and you will like, it's sort of like, you know, are you just going to like live life in a very low key, or are you like going to fight for your freedom and stuff like that, you know? So yeah, I am excited for this one, and actually this is a really beautiful cover. I love the gold foil, so yeah, yay. And the next one is a bit of a it's not fantasy, it's more sci-fi, I believe, and this book intrigues me so much because it's not really that thick, but it has like a very interesting like universe plot. I don't know the right word for it, but anyways, here it goes. It's The Memory Police by Yoko Ogawa, and this is like sort of a book that is about mainly they have the memory police, who are like people who make sure that, you know, the past, or like things that are supposed to be forgotten remain forgotten. And you know, of course, if someone tries to ruin that, they get like or something. And we have, what's the character's name again? Yeah, okay, it doesn't say here actually. It just says that they're living in an unnamed island. There's this writer and editor, and like they're sort of like going to fight against the memory police in the like, in a sense that they try to preserve history through writing articles and stuff like that. So very interesting plot. Very curious as to what the names of the characters are, because it doesn't say here in the back. So yeah, I am excited to read this. I know like some people have hyped this book a lot. So as like I said, like most of the books that I bought are very hyped up. So I am excited to delve into this as well once I get through some of these books. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not like, I didn't even say that I'm on the book ban, but it's still like I should probably put myself on a permanent book ban or something. But anyways, really happy to have gotten this copy. So yeah. The next one is also very hyped up. And that I know a lot of people enjoy this. I know that this book is about sisters again, much like The Nightingale. And the thing is, guys, I have a sister, a little sister, and we have been through quite a lot. So you know, these sort of like stories really like sort of make me emotional, especially in this book as well, because they're going through something, and that is why I feel like I will cry. So yeah, anyways, this also has a very beautiful cover, very lovely, and I'm excited to, this is my first book from this author, so I'm really excited for that. And it's Yolk by Mary H.K. Choi, and this one really gets to me. It's so cute. So this is about sisters Jane and June, and I believe they're Korean, and they sort of like were very very close when they were little, but then suddenly you know, they grow up, they change sort of like interests and stuff like that. They actually also move around from Seoul to like, what was it, to San Antonio, then New York, and there's like a lot of changes that happened when they were growing up, and they sort of like reconnect through a very unfortunate um happening, and that is that was it Jane? No, it's June. June gets cancer, and Jane is like the only person who can take care of her. And they sort of, I guess, rekindle their like. I'm not actually sure. Maybe because it's very different when someone is sick. Like it's either like you rekindle your like love for each other, or you guys sort of like hate each other. Maybe like a bit of both. Because it's a very difficult time, and it's cancer, so you don't really know, you have no like guarantee that it's going to be okay. So I'm really excited to delve into this, and it will probably make me cry just because the other gets cancer, and like damn. So yeah, that's it. This next book is a book about ghosts. Oh my god, like we have a horror book club. Again, I am plugging our horror book club. I am also plugging our March pick. March pick. We're still accepting like books for April. Our theme is Night Fair Vacation. So we're accepting like suggestions through our Discord and also our Twitter. So I will link there below. Please help us find a book for April. So yeah, I'll leave the details down below. And I don't think this actually fits the theme, so I'm not sure if I can like recommend it. But this has been on my TBR for quite some time now. I think I discovered this like late last year, and that is These Rattlebones by S.M. Parker. So this has a bit of like mixed reviews, but I'm not very hard to please when it comes to ghost stories, so long as like there's enough like spook factor. If I don't get spooked, then that's a bad book. But I don't think it's the book's fault, because I'm not easily like spooked. I watch horror movies in my free time, so take a guess. But anyways, this is about, what's her name again? Rilla. And Rilla is 18 years old, and she lives in this island on Maine. Maine, the island is called. Yeah. And there's this sort of, she can see ghosts, and she has like these premonitions and visions. And she sort of like sees or hears this ghost that like sings in the island, and sort of like I almost spoke Tagalog. And like she's trying to ask Rilla to sort of like find her and come to her and sort of things like that. And as she sort of like tries to uncover the mysteries of the island, the more her like vision is stronger, and the more she sees this ghost and sort of like wants to help her or discover why she's being haunted and stuff like that. And I am all for it. I am really excited for this one. Yeah, I will add this very happily on my like horror thriller part of my shelf. So yeah, very excited. Yay! And we are here. The last book for this haul is also very popular. I've had this like also in my I don't think it's in my TBR, but I wanted to read this for a while. It's very short, and I believe it will also be painful because it deals with grief, and that's why I picked it up, because I like pain and suffering. And okay. Anyways, it's Almond by Won Pyong-son. And I know a friend of mine recently read this. She's trying to get into reading again. And this is one of the books that sort of like she read, and so she got back into it, said like it was really sad, and I wanted to see why. So yeah, we shall see. And it's this story, let me just summarize the story. what's his name again? Yunjae. Yunjae was born with alexithymia, and that means he has like difficulty feeling anger or like fear, like emotions, I believe, in general. I would have to look it up later before I actually read this. And he lives with his mother and grandmother, I presume, and they're the ones trying to make trying to provide for him and stuff like that. And a very tragic incident happens, and I believe they die. Both of them die, from what I'm getting. From what I'm getting from the synopsis on the back. And he's sort of course, trying to figure out how he can deal with the loss of one of like the most important people in his life, who sort of like is his support system and family. And oh my god, I can just imagine. I think I'm already hurt. This is like peak ENFP things. So if you know MBTI, I'm an ENFP, and like we feel things a lot. So yeah. And there's this guy named Gon that is sort of like he becomes like friends with, and they build a connection. And since this is a very quick read, I am like inclined to read this like right away. And just experience pain, but I still have like a book I'm trying to finish, so we shall see if I get to this in the future, probably next month, because I don't know what I'm gonna read next month, but we shall see. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys for accompanying me on my little trip to Fully Booked. It was really fun to just have some alone time to myself and just be in my happy place. I also got myself ice cream. You guys saw me going into Baskin Robbins, and for those who know 17, the ice cream flavor I got is very berry strawberry, and from like I think a very old interview back then, he actually really likes that specific Baskin Robbins flavor, and that's why I got it. And I also love strawberries, and yeah. So yeah, there was actually this kid who kept staring at me, and like I think she wanted ice cream. And I'm super happy to have done another haul. It's been a while. I do have like some new books here, but I couldn't be bothered because it's too much, and I don't want to like go through like 13 books again in a haul. That was exhausting, by the way, when I used to do that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week, or start of the week, depending on when I post this. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I am slowly getting back into filming and stuff like that, and I will usually post on Mondays. That's sort of like my goal day. Hopefully I can do more in general. I will see. I hope I get to put out more content in the future. I'm still trying to wing things and stuff like that. And yeah, please hit me up on my socials. I would love to be friends, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.